Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Commonwealth War graves are here. No dogs. Too right. Keep dogs on leads. Now, I've been here before, and the last time I was here, there was scaffolding all around the church because it was having a new roof. So I thought we'd come and have a look now. I literally drove past it the other day and I thought, my God, it's done. And I thought, great. Let's go and have a look at it. But I don't remember there being so many graves before. I remember all this piece of field here as just being empty. I don't remember all these graves. So, whoa, that's pretty amazing now. So many graves. Oh no, a little children has lost his car. Look, it's a little bit smashed up. That's a shame. Oh no. So let's walk down the path. Oh, the church isn't open just yet. The sign's ran the wrong way. We walk through the holy archway as we go through. I really don't remember being that many graves right down there. Now this church, from a little bit of research that I'd done, I think it's around about 800 years old. And a lot of memorials on that bench. I think it's, yeah, around 800 years old. You might have a little bit of an idea on this plaque, I don't know. All Saints Church. This church is cared for by the Churches Conservation Trust, a national charity protecting historic churches at risk. Although no longer used for regular worship, our churches remain, what does it say? Consecrated and open to all. Consecrated, I don't know what it says, and open to all. Oh, right. The church is open from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Talk to Jesus and he will answer you. In the Bible, he showed the right path for everyone. Gives strength for a holy life, and it always helps. Yeah. The church at the moment, it's locked. It opens at 10 o'clock and I'm not, well, the time now is 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 a.m. at the moment, so we're quite a way away from it being open. But it's got a lovely new roof. Look at that. Well, it's not, obviously it's, you know, made not to stand out. It's made to look, to match what is already here. Memorial garden, very nice. I think it's amazing. Obviously there was some kind of window or something there. I don't know what that was there. Look. I find it amazing how this would have been built. From the research I'd done anyway, last time I was here, I did a little bit of research and found that it was in the 1300s. I think it's 1300s. Which, what's that? Is that 800 or something years? I can't bloody know the maths. But it's a bloody long time. That's the view that we've got now. Look, out there. That's the view. I don't think it would be would have been anything like that when this place was built. There's a very skinny person in that one. Look, that's a very skinny person in there. Anyway, I find it amazing, right, that this would have been built, somewhere around 700-800 years ago. 1,300, the year 1,300 and something it was built. And we're now in 2025. It's amazing that it's still here. And look, it's standing. Modern day houses just don't even last 20 years. So imagine. I find it amazing. You can see there's loads of little repairs that have been done over the years. There's even drains. I mean, they even made drains. I find it just incredible. Some of these graves here will be quite old. That tree's probably quite old. But there'll be nothing here as old as this church. Oh, just look round here, look. A little path that goes down here. A few more graves. Some of these are still cared for. There's some fresh flowers on that one over there. Don't know what that one's all about. That's a baby. A beautiful baby. That's very sad when you see baby graves. 1982 that one's from. 11 years old in 1982. I'll tell you what I like doing. I like just reading the graves, reading how old the grave itself is when the person died. And sometimes it gives you a bit of information about how that person died. And I find it interesting. There's some of these graves from the 1700s, but even that isn't as old as the church itself. I find it astonishing. Just imagine, when that place was built, I mean, there would have been no neighbours around here. No crazy neighbours, Might have been a little cottage here and there, probably not even a cottage, a little stone building here and there that someone lives in, probably called a cottage then, but now we just consider it like a stone shed probably built now and again. There wouldn't have been any roads apart from little cobble ones, horses and that. In the 1300s, would they have had carts? Horse and cart? I don't know. I'm not that big on history. I love history, but I don't know a lot about it, if that makes any sense. Probably sounds a bit strange. I like history, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah. Don't know whether they would have had horse and cart roads. I suppose they must have had some way of transporting the materials, all them little not bricks, they're stones, aren't they, to build the church. Fascinating. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at it. Look at this. You just don't get anything like this built these days. That one's withered a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. Obviously gone a little bit out of date. 1992. That one. Patrick Plant. And there's the church again, look. Do you know what? I like to imagine the people going in and out of the church, walking around. Excuse me. What would it have been like in the year 1300? This had just been built. It was a new structure, and people were coming along to the church. What would it have looked like? Would there have been people walking along the side there, and what would it have been like? The mind is boggling, I love it. Wouldn't have heard any motorbikes in the background. Wouldn't have heard any cars. There's quite a busy road in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. This camera might not be picking it up. Motorbikes going down here. This would have been in the year 1300. Completely silent around here, I would imagine, because there was no nothing, was there? Just people, probably some animals. There was no machinery, to my knowledge. I don't think there would have been any machinery in the year 1300, 800 years ago or so, thereabouts. I know some of you are going to correct me on the bloody maths. I know you will. I'm not good at maths, but I know when I looked it up, it was built in the year 1302 or something like that. So this would have been silent. There would have been birds tweeting. Probably, well, definitely a lot of these trees wouldn't have been around, because trees don't live for 800 odd years. Well, some do. I know you're going to correct me on that as well. Some might. That person there died in 1961. Oh my God. Now we've ruined all the surrounding areas with houses. But there we go, that's the way it goes. Humans ruin stuff. But there we go. I thought I'd come and have a look at it with its new roof. And that's exactly what I've done. Look at it. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. It's very important that we keep and maintain old historic buildings like this, because there's so many people out there that would happily come along and just rip them down and put a new house there, or more, not just one, probably 20 new houses, small ones that nobody wants to live in, when that is worth 1 million houses, just that on its own. Thanks for watching, you lot. Stick around. I'll see you on the next one. Summer's coming on its way, so I'm going to be going and looking at a lot more old buildings and churches and everything else I can find. Cheerio.